Alright guys, if you could tell by the title, I got some awesome news. A new teaser trailer for the Dragon Ball Z movie that's coming out in 2013 was just released. And oh man, not too much was revealed in it, and don't be alarmed because I'll have it linked in the description. Don't be alarmed from the beginning because it shows footage from, I believe, the last movie that was released from Dragon Ball, Path to Power, but there's definitely a Z movie, don't worry, it's just like showing that. One of the things I want to talk about first of all is the animation. It shows a little clip of like Goku standing on a cliff, a big like mountain cliff, whatever, and it's doing like a 360 around him, and you see the backgrounds, and they look like if they're 3D backgrounds. Like, whoa, the animation! I could tell that they're sinking in a ton of money into this. They're probably hoping that it does real big because at the end of the day, it is Dragon Ball Z. The animation is not going to be like the old stuff. It's definitely going to be new. Everything looks fresh and crisp. Now, there wasn't too much details in the trailer other than that. We just see that and a couple of like promo shots and whatnot. You know how a lot of times they like to keep everything on the wraps until the last minute. But either way, based off this teaser, we know that we're going to get some crazy animation. They're not half-assing this one at all. They're putting a lot of money into it. Also, from the last time I made a video about this till now, a couple of details were released regarding the movie. First of all, it's going to be basically actually canon. It's like going to be canon to the manga according to a couple of press releases. Basically, it's going to take place between, some people might not understand, but basically at the end of Dragon Ball Z, GT, don't even consider GT. At the end of Dragon Ball Z, there was a time skip, a 10-year time skip, where Pan and she's like, what, 5 years old and whatnot, and then the ending of Z. But before that, but after the Majin Buu saga, so it's going to take place between that 10-year gap, which is awesome. I mean, for a while now, I've been thinking, why? Like, they do Lupin the Third movies almost every year, or they were doing that for a while. Why not do Dragon Ball Z movies every year? I mean, first of all, they can get money because at the end of the day, this is a business. But at the same time, the fans, me personally, I get a movie every year. Or, every other year, depending on when Funimation grabs it and brings it over here and whatnot. But why not do that? I know, like, it would be massive. Everyone would love it. So I'm hoping that this is the start of that. I'm really hoping that because it's the first movie in many, many years. Now, I want to talk a little bit about plot expectations. Based off the teaser, we didn't get anything. We just got Goku standing on a cliff. But I think he's going to play some type of part in it because although it was originally released that it's going to be a Goten and Trunks movie, I think it's going to be more than just that. I think there's going to be a very big threat, and maybe it'll be a mixture of kind of the feeling. I don't want to say the plot and everything because it wasn't the greatest movie. It was one of my least favorite Dragon Ball Z movies. I'm talking about Bio Broly, where Goten and Trunks is running around acting silly. Now, if Goten and Trunks are going to be the main characters of this movie, I want them to be main, but at the same time, why not do it like I believe it was Wrath of Dragon. That was like where Goten and Trunks were definitely heavily displayed, but at the same time, at the end of it, Goku comes out and defeats the villain. Also, talking about villains, I don't want it to be like Yo Son Goku and his friends return. I don't want it to just be them fighting some crusty guy and then they knock him out and Goku comes real quickly and destroys him. I want it to be something a little bit more serious. Don't do any more Dr. Gero stuff. I think Dr. Gero and his robots, his androids, need to be left alone. I really hope they don't say, oh, well, Dr. Gero created something else, and no. Leave Dr. Gero alone already. At this point, he shouldn't even be a threat to the Z Warriors. This is after Buu, before the time skip. So I want to say maybe it's potentially possible that something to do with Majin Buu, because we do know that the Big Buu is still alive at this particular time. So maybe he went rogue for a minute or something. Who knows? Either way, I'm hoping that they have a serious threat, something that maybe Goten and Trunks. The thing about it is they've done this already, which is the thing, but they haven't done it, I guess, to a max scale where, like with the Yo Son Goku and his friends, it was like, oh, a little threat, Goten and Trunks beat the crap out of him, then he becomes a big threat and Goku kills him and whatnot. Maybe we could do something like that, but more serious. Like maybe Goten and Trunks stumble upon this. They do something. They stumble upon a villain, and he's actually no joke, and he beats the living tar out of them really badly from the get. And then maybe Goku and Gohan and them jump in. Something like that. Either way, I hope that it's a real serious, awesome movie because the way they said it, the strongest will return or something like that. I know they mean the Z Warriors, but I'm just hoping that it's action-packed and, really does what Dragon Ball Z does best and gives you incredible action that you'll be left wanting more and more and more because That's what Dragon Ball Z does best. It's action at its best. Based off, again, the teaser trailer I have a link in the description. You can't really get too much of what the movie's about. All you get is really a clip. But I'm excited. Let me know what you guys want to see, though, from this movie. Do you want to see a more serious plot? Do you want to see a more goofy, zany plot? What do you want to see as far as this movie goes? And are you excited based off the animation that it's going to be like a crazy looking movie? Like the backgrounds look all 3D and you got Goku looking really awesome. Character design and everything is looking flawless. But again, let me know what you think. Comment section below. Video response of this teaser trailer. Quick little thing that they recently released. I believe it was at a con somewhere in Japan or something like that. In a panel and whatnot. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait for this movie, because I know I definitely can. And I can't wait for a full-length trailer where they show actually what's the plot going to be about. That's going to be exciting as well. I'm Fineville World, and as always, people, have an awesome day.